Well, it wouldn't be Pleasant Valley without a blizzard. There's a blizzard. We're in Pleasant Valley, and it's day... whatever it is. Day 2. Hello, everybody. This is Frogman. Welcome back to our Interloper run on day 2 in the Long Dark. I don't know how I'm going to do these intros on this one. I've kind of had this stuff set up for a little while, but we're kind of having to kill time here very quickly. We have a blizzard outside that we have to deal with, and I need some things. So we're going to check a couple of things very quickly. I want to make sure I have a decent amount of fire starter. We have plenty of sticks. We're going to go outside. Now, this is Pleasant Valley. Pleasant Valley sucks. We need to get out of Pleasant Valley as quickly as possible. It's going to be terribly loud, nasty, and windy, blowy out here. Can I light a torch and get a fire started is my question. Yes. Start a fire, please. Yes, we'll use that book we just found, so we have that nice 80% chance to start a fire. We need water, we need teas, we need all that fun stuff. We don't have any food, we don't have any things, and we have to kind of discuss about what we're going to do. So we're going to have to fight with this blizzard for the minute. So, hey, look at there. Fire started. Hooray. Let's toss a piece of coal on that.
Oh, yeah.
Because it is cold out here. And I'm going to put a few sticks on it just to get that to 2 hours. We ended up with an extra can. So we're going to go ahead and make some water. And make some water. Go ahead. Cool. Thank you very much. And put the torch out. And we're going to talk about today a little bit. Look, it's 54 degrees added to that. How cold is it? It's just one more stick. Seriously. Go. Okay. Now we're good. We're going to have to do some stuff here. We're going to have to make some water. We're going to have to do some tea cooking. Mainly because we don't have either of the two, so I'm going to cook another set around of those. And again, like I stated, we're going to starve for a little while. Oh, excuse me. We're going to need to starve for a little while because of the fact we don't have any readily available food, and I need to be able to kind of conserve what we have. So we're going to try to do a little bit of work while we wait on this weather to get a little better. And you're saying, but you have these banged up pinnacle peaches. I'm like, you are correct. I also know where there's a can opener, so I'm not going to open them right now. So let's do that. We're just going to cook our teas, get us our skill points. And then what we're going to do is, because we've had a nasty day over here, and I don't know, let's see how the weather is. Yeah, it might not be easy to find it. There are no wolves outside right now. Or at least there should not be any wolves outside right now. So we should be able to, God, as an hour on that fire. Let's go ahead and make some water. Just make some more. What I want to do is, since the weather is so crappy, I need to go check something. We are in Pleasant Valley. There are 2 places in Pleasant Valley a bedroll will spawn on any of the given loot tables that exist with Loper. We have an oddball loot table. We have the loot table that I very rarely get to use or play through, and it is not fun. At least we got the heavy hammer right off the bat, but I believe we're going to get another one here in this zone fairly shortly when we visit some other locations. So what I want to do is we're going to make some water. I just don't want to waste too much of that fire. Go ahead and do that again. And then we're going to take a run out into this blizzard. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Crap. Water. That. All of it. I get too excited sometimes. Finish it. It's going to be another one of those all-day event blizzards that exists in stinking Pleasant Valley. Let's go ahead and warm up a tea or 2. We're going to drink that one again down to about right there. And pick that one up. And then we're going to run this way. Now, right around the corner over here is a cave. And normally you would not catch me doing this. There's a wolf that lives right here, and a few other things. But right around the corner from where we are is the Mystic River picnic area campground thingy that has a cave in it. And that cave has something kind of cool in it anyway that I want to go visit, because there's an offhand chance we might get a really nice piece of clothing over here. And there's chances for coal, firewood, and a possible bedroll. Now, we're going to be checking a lot of these locations. I do not have the loot tables memorized. I do not have any of the stuff memorized, and I've always kind of been told and said otherwise. Do not bother following the loot tables because they kind of make the gameplay rather boring. But, again, we don't have a bed. And normally I find a bed when I do this run from Timberwolf in the Winding River area. So let's get some crow feathers as well. Get some more of these. It's worth coming over here just for those anyway, just for the teas. Any more feathers? No? Now, I don't want to spend a lot of time out here because the blizzard is going to be tearing my clothes apart doing all this, but we're going to grab as much of this as we can. I'm kind of hoping for some clothes. There's also some clothing spawn that happens in this cave as well. Torches, not torches, flares.
Starting to feel.
Oh, you'll be fine. Let's go. We got one more. Yeah, there's our frostbite finally. And in cave. Cave, go. All right. Since we have a blizzard, it makes more sense to waste time exploring.
God, yeah, freezing.
And I know I have to waste a match to do this, but that's fine. Mystic River Cave. This is one of my favorite caves because it's got a waterfall that you have to walk through to get to part of it, so it's kind of neat. Pick the sticks up. What have you got for me? Gloves, nothing. And coal. Any coal? Yes, there's plenty of coal. Cool, awesome, wonderful, love it, great. More coal. And to the first. Oh, yes, baby. Wonderful. How good is it? 89%. Amazing. Lamp oil. Cool.
Perfect.
Yeah, I was kind of figuring it was going to be in this one. Just because of the weird... And we got wool socks. Awesome. Cool. Just because of the weird spawn where that... the hammer had happened to be... I don't know if I've ever gotten that hammer, but maybe one time underneath the bench like that. So we're kind of somewhat ahead of the schedule. We're gonna, if that's the case, we're gonna have to go far and wide for a hacksaw, which is not awesome. I think this one is the one where the hacksaw is on the summit. If not, it's possibly by one of the crates. But we're gonna go ahead and pick us up some
I'm not sure I can
firewood. Oh, you will be fine. It doesn't really matter. And we're going to do the cheaty thingy. I'm just going to leave it sit right there, I think, maybe. It's all wet anyway, but let's go look. Come on. Anything over here? Yes, we're going to get a cup of coffee.
Damn.
And some antiseptic. You will be freezing because you have no clothes on. That's the way it works. Nothing else. Sometimes there's a head wrap in here. Sometimes there's a head wrap in here, but I guess not this time. So, through. How is your torch? We'll go put our clothes back on. Clothes. Come on. Okay, cool. So, I think what our plan is going to be, we're going to need to go locate the next tool, and the next tool is going to be... We need to find a hacksaw. We need to find a hacksaw desperately before we start worrying about trying to go to the forge. I think on this run, there's going to be one on the way to the Forlorn Muskeg Forge, which we can wait until then. That might mean we're going to have to go to Milton, or that might mean we're going to have to go to a certain part in the Forlorn Muskeg to find the forge, but I'm planning on forging at least some of the stuff in Forlorn Muskeg, which is not the greatest forge. I actually am a Desolation Point forge, not Desolation Point, Broken Railroad forge lover. That's one of the ones I like the most, so we'll see where we go. I guess with all of this going on, we're a little heavy. Let's go ahead and plop down a fire. Actually, no, let's plop a fire down out front. We need to kind of warm up, dry out. and we have a blizzard raging, so my goal really is I want to get down out of here. I want to go to the barn next after we do the plane crash, because I have a feeling we might get lucky and there'll be something in the barn for us, but it's, again, been a really long time since I've done this table. And you can usually find signifiers. I mean, the loot tables, you can find them online if you want to look them up. They're there. You just have to dig them up.
Come on.
Just have to Google them. They've been worked through by several Twitch streamers and several other people to try to come up with how it works. And for me, it was kind of useful early on, but now I kind of like to just not use them. I only really look at them when I'm really, really desperate for tools. So I have an idea of where the tools may be on this one, which is probably going to be way out of our way, unfortunately. But hey, have a drink of water. If that doesn't go away shortly, we're just going to run back over to the whatever you call it, the prepper's cache. So while we're here, I can't read any of my books because I'm hungry. So let's do a little bit of this. No, I want to do a little bit of this. Half the day's already gone. This is Pleasant Valley. I hate this this zone. I just absolutely hate this zone. Let's do 45 minutes. Maybe it quit. I would really like to not have to sleep in the prepper's cache tonight. Although I don't know if I really want to sleep in the barn either. Okay, cool. Let's go. Yes. Okay, well, let's see. The weather's nice. Let's get out of here. Let's go back over to the prepper's cache. May have to take a nap tonight just to get through the night, but we'll be okay. I don't think I want to go back over there and look. We're going to end up nice and wet if we don't, so we just need to go. I guess we could quit running and just push on to the Skeeter's basement. That might be a thing. Only thing about starving myself as well as doing this little thing is that I have to be really, really, really careful. As I get cold and I'm starving, the temperature really starts to drop. I need you because I need one more, I think. So you have to be, which it's a temperature, but your health really starts to drop. So you try to mitigate that as much as possible. It's still going to be ridiculously cold here because we don't have a hat. We don't have any gloves. We haven't got any of that good stuff. And just looking at things, I may have to pause the game here in a minute, but we'll see. Trying to get a couple of things back-to-back done, and then I'm sitting here staring at other screens. So we'll see what happens. Let's go check the... Check the deer, the hunting blind.
It's so cold. Think.
And then I think we're going to go to Skeeter's. I don't want to be out in this too long. So we're going to try to spend a little bit of time just moving as quickly as possible. Thank you. Ah, that's a good book. I got a lot of wood on me. Oh, I I would do the plane, but I don't think I want to do that right now. Let's try to get over to the basement very quickly. And then we'll go back through the plane. Kind of short on torches as it is. Auto walk. Maybe we don't go to Skeeter's. Sounds like we have our friends over there. We're awfully heavy. How much firewood do we have? Can we stay the night in the cave over here? Maybe. Yeah, I think we're gonna go to Skeeter's. We're gonna get warmed up, fed up, all that kind of wonderful stuff. I want to go through that area anyway with a reasonable amount of time. I don't know anybody from Pueblo, Colorado. Goodbye. Yeah, we'll take charcoal for the minute. We may want to map something eventually. Nothing. Any feathers? Yes. One feather. I want to check Skeeter's anyway because there's a good chance there's going to be some nice stuff over here. Yes, I know. I'm going to be really heavy and very tired by the time we get anywhere. We're going to go to this house over here first, and then we're going to go to the basement. You got to be kind of watching all of these corpses. We need to kind of check every one of them, if nothing for the, nothing else for the. Oh, aha, awesome. That's a spare one. Light it. Quality tools. Yes, please. There we go. More. Was that rusty? Maybe we don't eat it. I don't know. We'll find out. And let's go in the basement over here. Now, Interloper, the other prepper caches, there's one that's usually right over there. They don't spawn, so they're not here. I'm going to go ahead and light a fire while we're here, since we have the ability to, and I'm going to do that. Since I have a torch right now, we're kind of saving on matches. There's going to be some stuff we're going to look for sure. Sweet, thank you. Put the torch out. We're out of torches, so I kind of want to make sure I keep making torches. We're going to put one of those on there, and we're going to take torch. And then I'm going to grab another one, and just take a bunch of them for right now. Ooh, that was a good one. Look at that. That was a good one, too. Nice. Take torch. Take another one. Pleasant Valley, my rear end. Nasty freaking zone. Hate this zone. Take torch. Let's go inside. Go inside, please. What do we got down here? Now, we're going to be incredibly encumbered because we have a ton of firewood, and I'm going to be silly to just kind of carry it around. Please, thank you. Let's see. Can we get some more food? No. Can we get any goodies? No. Is there anything in there? No. Testing or stump remover. Hey, absolutely useless in this. Well, it's not absolutely useless, but for the most part, it's useless. And a sewing. Man, we're getting all kinds of books. T-shirt. Well, I guess we got a T-shirt. Hooray. Let's see. Which one's warmer? Well, we'll put you on the outside for the minute. Actually, no, I need to do it the other way around. Hang on a minute. Yep. Nope. You go out there. You go right there. Because this has a higher windproofness, even though it's not in great shape. So, Alrighty, let us do the few things that we're going to need to do at the moment. We're currently kind of cold, and we currently have a whole bunch of junk on us. So do we have enough water at the point? It's kind of one of those things. You need to make sure. We got plenty of water. That one is junk. We're not going to eat it, but we will cook it. So I guess we could take it outside and cook it, maybe. Suppose our fire's out. Yes. Okay. We'll save that for later. I think we have plenty of food. I can eat those cattails and get to where we need to be. We're going to have plenty more cattails here in a little bit as it is. I just want to be able to make sure I can make it through the night without having a problem. So, we'll go do this. We got our bedroll, which is amazing. That's awesome. That means we can sleep wherever the heck we feel like now. And this is a big deal. This is a massive deal because now I can pretty much be wherever I want to be when it comes to playing Interloper. It's one of the first things you should go looking for, period. All right, we do have a little bit of food. We do have a little bit of stuff. I would like to possibly try that. Excellent. Now, that was rather dumb. I probably should not have done that. I should have probably made a Band-Aid. I don't need this anymore. You can just keep this. I'm not even interested in... not even interested in keeping that. You're good to go. You're fine. I would have loved to have found a little bit more cloth in here, but that's just fine for now. So, we're almost tired. Is there anything else we can craft? I want to make sure I always do this before I go anywhere else, so we're going to slowly lose health because of the fact that we're starving. That's fine. We got all those done. The sun should be ready to go. Let's go ahead and eat enough to get us through the night once again. This is going to be the part that gets really old because I'm going to have to do this every day. And go ahead and have a couple of those. We're a little short on food. We're going to get some food tomorrow, but we're a little short. I'm going to go ahead and eat one more because we didn't quite make it the last time. There we go. And go for 10 hours. Now, after this, what we're going to do is we're going to run back over to the plane. We're going to run through the plane and see what we can't find as far as clothing. And then we're going to head to the farmhouse because we need to go get some more tools. I was going to say I was going to go to the barn, but I think we're going to go to the farmhouse first. And
You could eat anything.
unfortunately, we may have to do some more screwing around in Pleasant Valley than I really, really want to right now. So, this depends on if the farmhouse or the barn has a hacksaw, because we need a hacksaw. Now, I am going to go ahead and pass a little bit of time. I want that sun up just a little bit more so we can actually see what we're doing. It's going to be incredibly cold outside. If we're lucky.
All I can think about is food.
It's all you ever say. That and you're cold. So cold. Must make a fire. Now, we're going to be incredibly heavy right now. Actually, let's just do this. I know it's crazy. I will probably come back through here eventually. I need to get rid of some weight. Thank you. 8 pounds of wood. No wolf. No wolf. Okay. Hopefully we can run into some clothing. Now, this is the other part is, as far as Interloper is concerned, there is no airline food here either. What I'm wanting the most right now is a hat and some gloves. That'll work. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but that's one. Wool ear wrap. Holy moly. Hey, that does not count as well, that's frozen. That does not count as a head wrap, though. Does not count as head cover. Let's check the lockers. Yes, I'll take a book right now.
Sure getting cold.
I'll die if I don't warm up soon. just do the thing. We're going to check all the containers, check all the suitcases. Another book, wonderful.
I'm so hungry.
You're not dying yet. Suitcase. Hey, that's nice. Right there. Socks. Are they better than the ones we got on? Yes. Wear them. Awesome.
If I don't warm up soon.
The only soda that we're going to get out of this whole thing, that's the only piece of food. Are there any crows here? No. None. Where are they? Wind's blowing too hard, probably. Need to make sure I check for all of the feathers that I can get a hold of. And we don't have any suitcases close. Let's go over here. I need as many feathers as I can possibly get. Now we're asking for gloves. Wool toque would be nice. More coats. I'll take 2 of those. I don't care. Yeah, I know. That's a problem. From now on out, we're going to be fighting with that problem. We're going to be fighting with the... put the best ones on the outside, please. We're going to be fighting with being cold and frostbite and all kinds of things. We need to find some gloves or, and this is the big or, we need to find some useless clothing up here we can rip up to be able to make some hand wraps. Of course, if the wind had stopped blowing, we'd probably warm up a little. What are you doing with a tinder plug, dude? Worn down vest, that's beautiful. Hat, that's even better. We'll put that on. Put this on. We're gaining some heat finally. There's some warmth. Ragged dress shirt. That might actually be better than that one. Right now, no. Gloves. More socks. We'll fix those later. We've looked at that one. We've looked at that one. Another book. I think we got that one. There should be a few more. You also notice there's not nearly as many suitcases here. Gloves. Hat. Excellent. Just put that on for right now. Doesn't really matter where. Another dress shirt. More pants. Okay. Those are 90. Those are 90. Those can go like that. Cool. All right, let's run for the cave. Fortunately, we did not get what we wanted, which is a pair of gloves, which is fine. We'll be all right. I am a firm believer in making this silly little hand covering things. So we need to come in here and sort out everything we're not going to know. And into the cave. Hey, crackers. I'll take crackers. And it is not warm back here. I just absolutely love this zone. Absolutely love Pleasant Valley. We need to warm up before we go anywhere else. Oh, we got lamp oil. Get it going. Shouldn't have wasted the book. Whatever. Piece of coal or some of this firewood. I don't care. All right, let's put a tea or two down, and they can warm up because we're going to be possibly dealing with them here in a little bit. I may drink that one. I think we'll hang on to it for right now. I do want to cook you. And do we have anything else? I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait on these. We're gonna go to the barn. We're gonna go to the farmhouse. We're gonna make it to the farmhouse here in just a little bit. I just want to warm up, and then we're gonna head down the hill and go to the farmhouse. Thank you. There's a cooking thingy. We need to get this to go away. So let's see what we got as far as clothing is concerned. We got a whole bunch of junk that we're probably not going to use. I got both of those that I don't need. Which ones of these are 10 minutes? We're just going to tear up some of this 10-minute stuff. Alrighty then. So, frostbite's taken care of. I should have actually dropped that and let it warm up a little bit. We'll just set you over there so you can dry out. Went ahead and crafted us some covers. So, I don't want to deal with frostbite in this run. I don't care about wasting the 4 cloth that it takes to make this. I have no problems wasting the cloth. I really do not have a problem with it. So, I do actually want to throw a repair at... No, I want to throw a repair at this one. We have a 30-minute fire. Please fix. Excellent. So now we can wear our clothes the way we want to wear our clothes. You are on the outside. Nope. You are on the outside. For now, we're good to go there. We have the best of everything on the outside. Can I get one more route? No, I don't have any more stuff for those. I'm going to hang on to these really for now because these are decent once we repair them compared to the... I think I believe the dress shirt is going to be better than this once they're repaired up. I forget exactly. I'd have to look. I know it's kind of stupid that a dress shirt's better, but that is now 92% wet. That's fine. Who cares? Put it on. It'll be all right. We're going to drink a tea. We're going to grab that one, and we're going to go. And I am going to, since we should have a bunch of these... Hey, light it. We're going to walk down. Oh, perfect. It's nice and foggy. We're going to walk down to the farmhouse, and we're going to loot it, and then I think we'll call it. So this may be a little long episode. It may not be. We're going to do some fun stuff and change a few things up. Again, we're going to be heavy for a while, and I may have to start really seriously thinking about dropping certain things that I don't need. I mean, I probably have an absolute ton of sticks on me right now. Yeah, I do. Let's drop 10 or 15 of them. We'll drop 15 for right now. That helped a little. We will be back through here, so I'm not worried about it. Saying that like I'm planning on things. I'm planning on coming back through this section. With what we have left of the day, we're going to go down to the bottom of this little pathway here. We're going to... I guess I can drink a little bit of water. I don't want to drink too much. We're going to go to the bottom of this pathway down here. We're going to do a little bit of just quick harvesting of various edibles that are right at the bottom of this pathway, and then we're going to go into the farmhouse. Now, again, this is going to be kind of one of those weird things. Weird things. We're going to kind of spend a lot of time moving early game. I want to try to spend as much time as I can moving. And the biggest problem we have right now is that we don't have a way of collecting any of the saplings that we need to be able to make our weapons. So the arrows, the bow and arrow, all that stuff. We don't have any of those saplings. And the only way we can get those saplings is if we find a hacksaw or we get lucky and we find one of the random spawns that exist in the world. So we're going to do a few little checks here and there for certain things, one of which is I'm going to go over here to Draft Dodgers and look and see if there's anything in it. And I'm going to pick a few of the mushrooms. And a few of the rose hips. Try to use a nice warm part of the day to do our work. Give me another torch, please. What do we got? just a real quick look around. I'm going to leave the cloth in this one. Again, I like to leave certain things alone in places, leaving little caches. If I don't need a certain thing like the cloth in, say, this cabin, I want to leave it. A decent sweatshirt, yes, I do want that. That's probably better than the one, definitely better than the one we have now. I do not like sweatshirts, but we will use it. Let's see, is it going to be any better? Yes, and that means this. Got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to leave that on for right now. That's definitely going to be better once we get to where we can replace it. Or repair it, I should say. Just want to look around, do a real quick dance around, get us some more. No, I don't want the wood. I want the chips. Thank you. Cool. All right, let's go to the the farmhouse. Because I want to confirm that we're on the loot table that I think we're on. So I'm going to leave those. We're going to go back this direction the way we came. Probably should just leave a bunch of wood right there too, but we'll be all right for now. Early game is heavy. I'm almost always silly heavy early game. And it's even worse because of the fact we're not doing well-fed or trying to do well-fed. I can drink that coffee, I suppose, if I really need to. In fact, let's just have him. We don't need him. Goodbye. Thank you. That'll help a little. And that's one of those errors, too, that if you plan on playing a Interloper for a really, 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 really long time, you do not just randomly drink coffee. So that's kind of a no-no. I'm going to do it because it's heavy. And I wonder how many cattails we're going to get today. It's like, what, 5? Pick it up. Until we get fire starting 3, I want all the tinder I can have. All right, and a couple more over here. We got all of the rose hips. There's a couple of more right here. We'll just get us a new torch. Thank you. Should be a single piece or a couple pieces of birch sitting right here. More cattails. You will be just fine. Okay, now, it's the middle of the day. Well, I should say it's the afternoon. It is the middle of the day, and it's foggy as heck, and you're trying to figure out where you're supposed to go from here. Over there on the other side of the stream, pretty much kind of straight out from where this boat is pointed, about like that, kind of how this little line is between those two, is the other side of this river, and the spot you need to go. That's the wrong side. There it is. We're going to walk down here. We got quite a ways to walk, but we're good to go at this point. We're just going to wander down this little ways. Love using the rivers in this zone as highways because you can't ever get lost on them. As long as you know when to turn off, you'll be fine. But we're going to walk down here, take a little corner. Might just go ahead and throw a little bit of rush in it. I mean, not like we're in that big of a hurry. Gonna go ahead and use torches for right now, just because that's the only protection we have. Now the trick down here is that bridge is going to tell you start paying attention, but you're not getting ready to turn until after you've passed several of these rocks over here. First rock's going to have a couple of pieces of food for you, usually. And then we're going to go around the corner and just keep walking. Are we going to get the deer corpse? I think we got the deer corpse. Let's go stick our heads up real quick. I'm trying to be careful. Don't want to run into the stinking wolves. But that rock, right after those cattails, that's going to put you right at the back of the silo. And yes, we did get the deer corpse. Cool. Did he give us any feathers? He did. He gave us one. All right, let's get inside. We got a lot of work to do, a lot of things to collect. I will come back out and cook him. But let's check a couple of things out. Let's grab us another torch. We'll do all this really, really, really quickly, or at least we're going to do the basement really quickly, and I think we'll probably call it at that point. I've had to tab out a couple of times, so I don't know exactly where we are. But let's do the basement. More antibiotics. Wonderful. And that is the next set of guaranteed matches, so we're doing pretty good on matches right now. A whetstone. Yeah, okay, I know where we're at. There's my mag lens. Yay, 84%. Check that out. Wonderful. Awesome, awesome. Beautiful, wonderful, cool. Are they both locked? The only one of them's locked. Like a pry bar. And I knew it. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Ah, that sucks. Okay. Well, we have an extra set of quality tools. We have a frozen angler. That's wonderful. Do we get anything really cool as far as stuff is concerned? More socks. Nothing. Okay, check the drawer. Well, that sucks. I was hoping for a hacksaw, so I know where I gotta go to get a hacksaw. It's in the stinking coal mine. Or Forlorn. And I would really like to be collecting stuff well before then, so we're going to have to go look for things. I am going to go ahead and grab one more torch. We're going to go upstairs. And we're going to go look for one more thing, which is actually what we're going to look for a couple more things. There's the baseball cap. We're going to check these really quick containers down here, I suppose. I wanted that. Thank you very much. And there's a book. Cool. That's a cup. Backpack. Nothing. Take all of that. And I'm going to drop a bunch of that. Oh, there's our maple syrup. How good is it?
Thank you.
Edible. Good deal. We'll put you over here. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a dropping of food. You're going to get put down. You're going to get put down. You're going to get put down. And those are going to get cooked the next time we cook or turn on. Hey, we got a pot. We got 2 pots. Hey, cool, cool, cool. Next time we do anything with that, we're going to make sure we cook all 3 of those cans, every can that we've got, because again, they count towards our cooking skill. So I guess I probably should just go ahead and start a fire. Now that we have a can opener. Sometimes it's really hard to wait till you get a can opener. That and that. We'll just go ahead and start it with the book.
Come on, little fire.
It's going. Every time we make one more of these, we're going to get better. Yes. Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah. That's a good
Nice. Go ahead, toss these guys down. We got 2 of them. Make water. Cook. Cook. Add fuel. 2 hours of fuel. And you go like this. You go like this. I mean, I may risk eating that tonight just because I do have the medicine, but that would mean I'm not going to heal. But I think, for right now, we're going to save the rest of the house for the next episode. We need to go ahead and do all the ripping apart of things. I might actually tear apart some of the curtains, you know, between episodes. But we'll go ahead and finish looting the rest of the house after we get done doing all of this stuff. So I guess thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I know I am. I always love playing a little bit of brand new games, or brand new interloper, brand new character. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.